seen is pineapples. And I'll kind of clarify why pineapples is one of the hardest fruits to ever see on any plantation in general. And we are literally a working plantation, and we don't just do this for show. We're actually a plantation first and foremost, then a tourist industry. Anyway, a few safety precautions. Just remain seated at all times for safety reasons. You're more than welcome to stand up, take a picture, and then sit back down, but please don't remain standing at all times. And of course, the wind itself is a bit breezy, not too much to be concerned about, but if it does get, a little bit stronger, just hold on to any loose items. And no smoking upon the tour. Alright, so I want to teach you guys a new Hawaiian word for today because aloha and mahalo has already been embedded into your brain. So let's try another word for your vocabulary. Now, you guys are on the ship. You're on voyages. So you guys are traveling. Let's give you a good word. Ono. Ono will be the best word for you. It's called delicious. Since you're going to go to different islands, different areas, you're going to taste all different types of food. And ono means delicious. So when you find that perfect tasting food, you can say, wow, this dish was very ono. Alright, so delicious. Ono means delicious. Okay, so let's get into our lovely plants here. The very first plant will be our sugarcane. A lot of you aren't in the sugarcane field just yet. I will need to pull you further up. As I do that, you're going to look to the left-hand side. There you're going to find a row of palm trees. But over the palm trees, there's also these full green leaves. Over the full green leaves is our sugarcane area. So over palm trees, over the green leaves, you're going to see sugarcane. It's going to be in a dirt field. And it's going to seem like there's grass grown in rows. All of that is actually sugarcane because sugarcane is part of the grass family. So it has a tendency to look like grass. This is about 6 months old. We did harvest it around 8 months ago. And it's our #1 commercializing plant here in the island. So as long as you take a nice little cruise around the island, you're bound to see sugarcane. And within a 2-year period, because they have no seasons, they grow within a 2 years, they're going to be 12 feet high. So they're very tall grass plants. And they're #1 commercializing plant because this is the sugars that we'll take to CNH Company out in California. And they're consuming approximately 30% of Maui's agriculture, so that's why you're able to see them everywhere. If you look to the right-hand side on top of the mountains there, you're going to see just green acres of land and brown acres of land that looks pretty evened out. Those are all owned by sugarcane. So you can't really escape from sugarcane. And the Hawaiian word for sugarcane, since it's a native, is known as coal in Hawaiian, and what we had used it for was a source of energy. We used to chew and suck on that bristle form, and that gave us a nice little energy boost. Nowadays we're spoiled. We have Kona coffee. So we don't use sugarcane stalks anymore. We use Kona coffee. To the left and also to the right, you're going to notice this big heart-shaped leaves. Now the gentleman on the right-hand side that's in that field, his name is Bobby Pahia. And Pahia family is one of the long-lasting families that still takes care of this native Hawaiian plant. When the missionaries came, they bring a lot of diseases that they were already immune to and that we weren't, and a lot of indigenous plants here. So a lot of them would have bombarded and killed off all of our native plants. And kalo is one of the few native plants that is still able to last and coexist with all the indigenous plants. So he's a long-lasting family member to take care of this. And it's pretty rare to find nowadays because we're part of the States, right? So a lot of these traditions, a lot of these ways, they don't really come about anymore. All right. So let me pull you further up. And then the kalo plant here, I know, you see that? I was trying to see if there's anybody here. Alright, so we have the water sprinkler on. For what reasons, I have no idea. And I don't have any radio to call anybody. Oh, it's moving backwards. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of speed you guys up. I'm sorry for doing that, but there's a water sprinkler. I don't know where they're at. Normally they shut it off before I get back here, but I think they're slacking or something happened. Anyway, the kalo plant that is to the left-hand side is a native plant called kalo. The root, dig it up, pound it, and that will create something known as poi. Poi is an acquiring taste. Nobody likes it, so right? More for us Hawaiian people. None of you guys got wet, did you? Okay, I'm so sorry. Alright, we're in the clear zone. How was that fun little ride, right? Female driver, no license, no seatbelts. Oh no. Just joking. I'm my license.
They were in the ground.
To the left-hand side here, you guys are going to see pineapple crown. It's just a crowning because we harvest the pineapples 5 days ago. And the reason why a lot of you are unable to see it whenever you come to Hawaii or countries that has